everyone, welcome back to another hiking video with us. Today we're going to be hiking Roy's Peak. We shared a little of this hike in our South Island video, but this one's going to cover a lot more details. This is a very deceptive hike, but I'll get more into that later. We are all ready to go. It is, what time is it? It's 7:26 and we are just starting our first steps on Roy's Peak. I mean, this is the exciting beginning of the path. I think this is kind of what it looks like the whole time, but we're going all the way up there. Good morning. It's pretty nutso to be doing this 2 days after the Mueller Hut hike. We're still a little bit sore from that one and a little bit tired, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, this is the best opportunity to do it. Let's just do it and get it done. So I don't think we're going to necessarily enjoy every step, but it'll be great. I'm already out of breath. It's a ton of going straight up. It's supposed to be a 6-hour trip, 4 hours up, 2 hours down. We might be pretty slow because we have a hefty chunk on our back, so it keeps switching off, which is nice. But a lot of people will do it way early in the mornings. Some people even go up for the sunrise and the sunset and then hike down in the dark, depending on what your adventure is. We got up and left as soon as we got ready because that's how we roll. I've heard from a lot of people to do Roy's Peak because there are such beautiful views from the top, but if you don't look into it, it can catch you off guard with how deceptively hard it is. There's 1,228 meters of elevation gain, and it's a 16-kilometer return track. It takes a while to hike, and it's a pretty steady incline the whole entire way. It's quite a slog. It just keeps going. It's so beautiful though. This is the popular picture spot. We made this hike a priority on our trip because with the borders of the country still being closed, we knew that there wouldn't be that many tourists up top, and we only had to wait for one other person. I've read articles and heard about how atrocious it can get sometimes during the summers. The queue is so long to just stop and get a photo here, so we really lucked out with having our little tiny line. It was also crazy because getting to this point and running out to this spot, I had this sense of euphoria wash over me because how hard the hike is and then how beautiful it is up here, and just the feeling that you made it is just the best feeling in the world. There is a toilet up here. Still climbing. Well, we did the picture part of Roy's Peak, and I thought that was the end of the hike. So I saw that and I was like, oh, we're done! No, we're not done. We still have another 30 minutes up to the top, but everybody says it's worth it. And only 30 minutes, not bad. We can do it. It is so freaking pretty up here though. Really helps fill you on all the compliments you get. Saying you're amazing for carrying him. Because you are. Oh wow. Oh, I tripped a little bit right there. I don't really know where this goes, but I think it'll be incredible. That's a lot of wiggles. See the car park all the way down there. It says 30 more minutes to the top. It actually took us about 40, but we were also moving very slowly at this point. One of the biggest things that we brought that we really enjoyed was water because we drank a lot of it. We saw some people coming up with these itty bitty drink bottles and some people with no water, and I was just scared for them. This is as fast as I go sometimes.
Let's climb.
Oh, this is as high as she goes. This is the end of the hike. It's a little anticlimactic because you end up just hiking up to this cell tower, and the last little bit is pretty far from where we took our pictures down there, but it's kind of just the same view, so you'll have to do it yourself and see if it's worth it to you. I would have been mad at myself if I didn't complete it, so in that sense I am glad that we made it all the way up to this last little bit. we just are turning around and heading back down. That took us almost exactly 4 hours to get to the top, and that was with stopping and taking photos. And then we also kind of had our lunch on the way up. We're super slow. We have a baby on our backs, but it should take about 2 hours to get down, and I think that will be pretty accurate. So here we go. It's been almost 2 hours, and we just keep repeating to ourselves, how on earth did we do this hike? Because we're looking up at the top now, and it's so far away. We've been coming down at a pretty, I mean, not slow pace at all, but we still have a ways to go. I mean, look at this. We're still up here. We just want to be off the mountain. I was just saying to Billy, I think it's going to take me a few days before I say that I'm happy that I did this hike. We're just really pooped. Never a more beautiful sight. Oh, my legs are so shaky.
It's enough.
Oh, they're so shaky. Oh, we did it. We're back on our camper van.
Looks like I'm wearing a backpack.
It's so sweaty. It got really hot at the end. I'm glad we started when we did, because it was fairly cool the whole way. It didn't get hot until kind of the last little bit. But we brought a perfect amount of water, I'd say, too. We brought 2 32-ounce bottles for ourselves, and then a 1.5 liter bottle to refill them. And then we brought a little bottle for our baby to drink. But it was great. I think I can start saying that it was a really cool hike, and I'm so glad that we did it, because I don't know the next time that would be convenient for us. What do you think? Are you excited to be down from that mountain? Do you think that was your new home? What did you find? Is that our camera? I think that's it. I think that's all I have to share. We're gonna go get a smoothie, and then we're gonna go jump into Lake Wānaka and go see the Wānaka tree, because we haven't done that yet. So anyways, thank you so much for watching our video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, you're so excited to be out of your carrier.